Tell me about this scope of the warrant. It seems extraordinary to me. Is this standard?
I don't think it is standard, and it's an important point you raise. Right at the moment, the Australian Federal Police have come into the ABC and have the power now to be going through those 9,214 documents and essentially deleting anything they want. They can just decide that that email or that particular correspondence has never existed. They can change material. They now have the power to go into an email and change what anybody wrote, what a manager of the ABC wrote to the Defence Department's media unit. And I wonder whether our political leaders, I wonder whether Scott Morrison and Peter Dutton realise this, because, Patricia, I've sat there for many, many hours now watching this. This would not be allowed to happen in the United States under their constitution. My question is, why is it allowed to happen in Australia in 2019?
That the only way it was turned into a public display was based on what the ABC did when we arrived yesterday. Now, they knew we were coming. It was a warrant by consent, for want of a better term. Agreed time for my officers to attend the location and undertake the search warrant, which they did. And the ABC filmed it, which is their right. And they continued to tweet during the execution of the search warrant, which again is their right. And I think that goes to show the fact that, the fact that that was allowed to occur without any hindrance whatsoever does show the AFP supports freedom of the press. Yes, mate.
Look, I can't say much because I'm named in the search warrant, so I want to, make sure that I'm not overstepping the mark here. But look, what I would say is our journalists do a really difficult job. I'm proud of the job they do. They do it in the public's interest, and journalism is not a crime. So I would say to all of the journalists at the ABC and all the journalists across Australia, don't be afraid of the job you do. Stand up and be proud of it, and continue to act in the public's interest, knowing that the stories you tell and the service you provide the community is a vital one for our democracy. That's all I want to say. I can't say any more at the moment, simply because obviously I'm named myself in the search warrant. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for what you're doing today.